Hello, Martin here from WWScenics. Welcome to S5 Scenics, Part 2, Weathering. Let's get into it. Right, okay, so you can see like a list of products that I got in front of me. Yeah, okay, I got the weathering powders and I'll explain as we go along what they are. Yeah, I got a bunch of our weathering brushes, brand new to us, our new weathering brushes, WWScenics weathering brushes. Yeah, okay. All the different types of brushes that you're going to need, some stiff ones, some fluffy ones, yeah, for blending in and that type of thing. Okay, and this is a new product as well. That's what I'm going to show you how to do, how to use it later on. Okay, and then obviously the ballasting that I did in the last video that I did. Okay, so I mean, there's the extra fine bit there, and there's the fine bit there. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna pull you up just so you can see. Yeah, you know what I mean. Some of the ballast is good. Some of it is not so good. Like there's a little point there that I wouldn't be happy with. You know what I mean? So, but it's down. It's glued. Now that the glue that we've used, yeah, our track ballast glue, it is stiff. Okay, you know what I mean. So, it is strong, extra strong. It's not. You know what I mean. Once it's down, it is down. So I'm just running my fingers with it to make sure that everything is clean and fine, ready to go. Lovely. Now, using our weathering powders, okay, it's probably there is a quicker way of weathering track, right? You know what I mean? You can spray, there's sprays out there, there's all sorts of things out there, right? Okay, but I like to use our weathering powders, right? You know what I mean? They're so forgiving. Yeah, I'm only doing it on a small diorama piece anyway as well. You know what I mean? The big railway guys have got a massive amount. I can't see you doing this type of thing, right? You know what I mean? But just to show you that if you wanted to go to an extreme weathering, if you weren't really doing a small little diorama or a small little part of your layout, then this is what you can use, right? Okay, so like I said, we got the weathering powders, we got a little bowl of water ready to go, and I'm going to start off with deep rust, right? Okay, so there's deep rust, right? Okay, so I'll change the camera angle as well, right, because it's a lot closer for you as well, right? So just literally open the lid, okay, and I'll come up the camera. Yeah, it's just a powder, that's all it is. Okay, so I'm going to use this type of brush. Yeah, if you see it, nice and thin, right? Okay, at an angle, right? Yeah, we'll just dip it in, just get the tip of it wet. Yeah, again, put a bit of powder on. Okay, so I'll come up the camera, you can see it. Yeah, not a lot on there, right? Okay, and then just brush it on. There's a lump there, so we just get rid of it. So what about the top? Because we'll clean it off in a bit. So again, a little bit of water, a little bit of powder, brush it on. Just time lapse this one so we can get through it. It's just me just brushing the powder onto the track. So some of the screw heads as well, yeah, or the nail heads in the sleepers, yeah, some of them have been picked up as well, which is looking quite smart. Now, I'm going to show you now a little bit of blue roll, yeah, okay, or purple roll, whatever you want to call it. And then just get it so it's not going to overflow on the top. Just wipe it off the top. Okay, and then see if I can get up into it. There we go. Yeah, you can quite see that rust. Okay. So I'll do one on the front edge now as well. I'll do it. So again, dip your brush, bit of powder on, and get it on. Yeah, just repeat the same process as before. Don't worry about being scruffy. Yeah, we can clean it up with the blue roll later. So you can see it doesn't take that long, yeah, to get on with it. Yeah, just again take it off. Yeah, rusty rail, quite smart. What you can do then is use another brush. Yeah, okay, so that type of brush, right, if you wanted to, and then blend that in if you wanted to. so we just swap it around like that so I can do the other edge as well, right? Okay, so you can't see that corner bit up here, but so same principle again. Dip it in the water. You haven't got to soak your brush. Yeah, you haven't got to put loads on either as well. Just get it down. So we are going to be using the other different powders. You can see there's a bleed that's gone onto the sleeper at one point, but don't worry, we're going to be hiding that. I'll just keep doing the process, guys. It's quite quick, to be fair to it. Yeah. Okay, so what I need to do now is clean the track. Yeah, if it's gone off on you like that, right? Get a little bit of isopropylene. Okay, right, in a plain bottle. Just put a little bit on the top and just, there we go. Cleans it off quite nicely. Yeah, so we get the silver track, get rid of that one. Same again for here. Right, okay. So, I'm gonna bring it up just so you guys can see. Yeah, rusty rails. You see there's a patch by there that's got a sort of gone onto the rail track, onto the ballast and stuff. So I'm gonna swip it around and I'm gonna show you. Right, so we're gonna get a little bit of a, this is a stiff brush. Right, I'm gonna try and blend it in a bit. Okay. But what else you can do, right? I've sort of spread it out a bit more, right? So thinned it down. You can add probably a little bit of spurt of isopropylene if you want to, right? And clean it off that way if you want to. Okay, which is coming off, and then just get a bit of cloth, yeah, or blue roll, like I said, I mean the blue roll, yeah, you know what I mean, and just clean your brush off. And again, yeah, onto the brush, squirt onto the brush. And clean it off like that if you want to, right? Okay. Again, you're using your isopropylene, right? Okay, so make sure you're always you've got a ventilation, good ventilation, or wear a mask and wear gloves as well. And we're using pigment spray as well, like so. If you want to wear gloves, you can. So yeah, so you can clean it off like that if you want to, right? Okay. Or what you can do, yeah, which is we got black soot here. Okay. Now then. Very potent, so same principle again. We only want to put a little bit on it now, right? Okay, as well, right? So a bit of water, right, onto the black, and then blacken it off a bit. So it also dirties it up a bit, right? Or the other thing that you can do, which is this, our brand new product. So brand new that we haven't got a lid for it, right? I'm gonna put the lid back on the black soot. So this, if you look at that, yeah, that is our line side ash. Now, it is ash. Okay, so what you can do is deposit it on there. Okay, clean that brush off. So exactly the same process. Yeah, and you can bring it down here if you want to. Stick it down with a bit of water. Yeah, there we go. Nice big pile by there, like, right, okay. Same again. Pile it up. And you guys know line side ash better than I would where they would put it, right? You know what I mean? So, but that's sort of the principle do, right? So wash out a bit of water, job done, yeah, okay. So we got a nice little bit of area over there, right, okay. You're going to get a bit of our track ballast glue if you want to fix it in, if you want to do nice little drops like that. Yeah, you know what I mean? It'll seep in. Yeah, but it'll seal it in, okay. So if I bring it up, I mean that area now is still wet, right, from the glue, right, you know what I mean? But you can see, yeah, you know what I mean, nice little bit of weathering by there, right? I can see the black that I put there, the black soot, yeah, you know what I mean? A little bit of weathering going down the track as well, like, you know what I mean? So We can cover them areas if we want to, or leave it run, because again, rust will run into the ballast. Yeah, you know what I mean? We see those things. Right, so I want to put metallic. Now, this is our metallic iron. Yeah, okay. Right, it's a metallic dust. Doesn't look like in there, right? Okay, but it is, trust me. This is going to give highlight and a shine, okay, to the studs. I believe they're called sleeper studs, but I'm sure somebody will comment and correct me on that one. Yeah, so just all we're doing now is highlighting them studs. Yeah, just keep going the process. Okay, so I've done one side. I'm going to see if I can bring it up. I doubt you guys are going to see it on there effective. Well, you can see the studs there. I can see them, yeah, highlighted. If you show the other side, you can barely see them, but if you can see it there now, yeah, see it highlighted? Just by rubbing that over like that. This stuff is amazing, right? It picks up, I can see the metal, all the detail over there. I can clearly see it. Absolutely bang on. So that's it. That's weathering. So I hope you enjoy the video. Yeah, I hope you get some tips out of it. So thanks for watching. Yeah, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and spread the word. Yeah, and until the next time, thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye.